Hey guys, it's Daisy from PuppyLover863 here, and I'm just gonna cut to the chase. We need your help for this year's LPSTube Day Award Ceremony. Yes, you, right behind the screen. For context, for those of you not familiar, LPSTube Day is an annual event held every May 10th where LPS creators, fans, enthusiasts, collectors, you name it, all come together to celebrate the LPS community and the pets behind our content. And my way of celebrating LPSTube Day is by hosting an annual awards show. Now, as I'm sure you've probably heard, the voting form is now closed, but that doesn't mean you can't still participate in the festivities. This year's festivities are going to be extra special, not just because LPS are back on store shelves once again this year, but also because this May 10th, 2024 will mark exactly 10 years since we first started LPSTube Day and since I first started hosting these award ceremonies. And funnily enough, 10 years ago, our fellow former LPS tuber, LPS Hannah, started a collab that began the This is LPSTube movement. And in celebration and in tribute to all that she's done for our community, I want to bring it back. That's right, this is LPSTube 2.0. Now this is where you guys come in. The concept is still pretty much the same, except updated for 10 years later. And this is also a perfect opportunity to be featured on this year's LPSTube Day Awards ceremony. If you wish to participate, you'll first need to have a YouTube channel for starters, and you need to be able to film with a camcorder or a phone camera or just anything that records video, really. Once you have all those materials ready to go, here's what you need to do. First of all, in your recording, you need to introduce yourself. It can be your real name, a fake name like your mascot's name, or your channel name, whichever feels most preferable. This next step is totally optional, but we'd also like to know what country you come from. However, if you're from the United States, more specifically, we want to know what state you're from. Again, this is totally optional and you do not have to answer this if you don't feel comfortable. The third thing we'd like to hear from you is what you love about LPSTube. And not just LPSTube, really, about LPS Gram, LPS TikTok, and just the LPS community overall. For simplistic purposes, we're going to be using the term LPSTube as an all-encompassing umbrella term to describe the entirety of the LPS community. And since the ceremony and video itself will be played on YouTube as well. Here's an example of what that recording would look like. Hey cupcakes, it's Daisy from PuppyLover863, and I come from California. What I love most about LPSTube is the community of people. Everyone is so friendly and so supportive, and people make such amazing content. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what I'm looking for, but keep in mind these rules when you're making your recording. First of all, your video should be around 10 seconds long, maybe give or take a few seconds. And your video must have the title, This is LPSTube 2.0 for PuppyLover863. I'll insert some text if you need some spelling help. Having jump cuts in your video is okay, and so is having some visual effects, but please do not use any music or sound effects. Leave that part to us. Make sure to submit your recording on or by Sunday, March 24th. After this date, it's too late and your recording will not be considered to allow time to edit. Once you're done uploading your recording to YouTube, make sure to add it to the playlist linked in the description below. If you check the description, there should be a link that takes you to a playlist. Make sure to add your recording there so that we can add it to the compilation. The final and most important rule to keep in mind is to just be creative with your recording. Show off the features that make you, you. Dress up your pets a little if you desire, add some contents to your background as you wish, and maybe add a few other LPS if you don't want to add just one. At the end of the day, we want to showcase and represent a diverse array of LPS tubers. So whatever elements you want to add that are uniquely you, as long as they're appropriate and PG, is fine with us. And that's all you really need to know. If you have any questions about the collab, instructions, or anything that was mentioned in this video, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to address them. In the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing your submissions, having you being a part of this collab, and be a part of this year's ceremony. You know, the LPS community wouldn't be what it is today without all of you taking part. So it's only fitting that to celebrate 10 years of celebrating LPSTube Day, that we include you guys into the mix of the ceremony. Thanks so much for watching my videos as well as those of everyone in this community. I love you all, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing your submissions. See you in the next video. Bye.